This is your cyclone update from 28storms.com on the 16th of November. The Indian Ocean is all clear and no development is forecast over the next 5 days. And although the upper level winds have relaxed to some extent over northern Australia, there are no organized tropical disturbances in the region. If we work our way more into the southern Pacific, this was the area that we were still closely monitoring at this time yesterday for the potential, or at least a slight potential, of some tropical cyclone development. We had a 1003 HPA surface low center making its way directly over Fiji, and since then it has continued to move more toward the southeast and is beginning to merge with a frontal system. So therefore the monsoon trough is beginning to taper down, and development is unlikely over the next 5 days as we see the return of mid-latitude westerlies ushering in more in the way of some vertical wind shear along with dry air. So again, this is not the most favorable of patterns for tropical cyclone formation. We can see this pattern evolution even better on the latest precipitable water animation. The monsoon low was really trying to get its act together over Fiji, but ever since then we have more dry air working its way back toward the north, which is going to end any prospects for development in the short term. On a more regional scale, the enhancing phase of the Madden-Julian oscillation is beginning to leave our portion of the globe, and it's now beginning to work its way more into the central and eastern Pacific. And what this translates to is more sinking air coming in from the west, and that is the main reason why the Indian Ocean is now void of any significant tropical weather activity. And this is a big difference from what we saw just a week ago when we saw multiple tropical cyclone formations in the Arabian Sea, but the downward turn in activity is going to lead for the same outcome here across much of the southern Pacific, so we're not expecting any significant threats for at least the next week. The latest model output would also support this conclusion. As we can see, the model starts with the MJO currently in phase 8. This is going to enhance development, or at least it did enhance the prospects for development, and we almost saw some yesterday, but now the MJO is beginning to move into phases 1 and 2, which would ordinarily be more favorable for tropical storm formation in the eastern Pacific and Atlantic basin, but the jury is still out on whether or not we would get any development over there as those seasons are beginning to wind down. So thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to check out 28storms.com/cyclone for more cyclone related information and another video update that will be posted no later than tomorrow evening.